Another remarkable stat from Coach Saban's tenure at Alabama: no player who was on the team for 4 years during his tenure at any given time went without winning a national title. One of those players joins us now, Eryk Anders, part of Coach Saban's first national championship team in Alabama, now a mixed martial arts fighter. Good to have you with us this morning.
Pleasure. Thank you for having me.
By the way, his next fight's coming up in March in Saudi Arabia. All right, for your first reaction then when you heard this news?
You know, like we were talking about earlier, we all know it's coming someday, but the news is always surprising. Nothing really like set anything in motion to suggest that he would retire so abruptly. So, you know, I'm shocked like everybody else.
Even at his age, 72, and you know, he's had health issues in the past, but nothing serious to where right now he'd have to retire. Were you surprised? Do you think he would coach until, you know, he just couldn't do it anymore?
Yeah, and you know, he just has one of those OCD personalities.
Deion Sanders, meanwhile, Coach Prime at Colorado, he paid tribute to Coach Saban. He's been in the Aflac commercials, but he said he kind of suggested that NIL and transfer portal, the new rules, the way the college football is run, was a factor in Coach Saban going ahead and making this decision. What are your thoughts on that?
I think so. You know, I think like if you watch his coaching style and the way that he coaches from the time he got there till now. Obviously, he's a little bit older, a little bit less energy, but you know, he used to really come down on kids. But you know, now like it's like if you make a kid mad, he can leave, or there's like no loyalty to the team. Whereas, oh, I didn't play, so now I can just go to the highest bidder. Take us behind the scenes, though. Everybody talks about the process, but in terms of the whole person, how did he impact young men? Man, you know, a lot of these kids who come to Alabama or play college sports in general. A lot of them come from, you know, not the best like socioeconomic background. Some of them don't have fathers in their lives, and he was able to take a lot of kids from those circumstances and build them into men and give them an opportunity to be successful beyond football. A lot of them are going to have a chance to play in the NFL and make some money, but even beyond that, they have an opportunity to be successful.
Finally, we only got about 20 seconds. You sharing that moment, though, the first national championship, a huge sack at that, getting to that game against Texas, and then the Gatorade bath, but sharing that iconic moment with him. Have y'all ever laughed about it or talked about that?
No, I've never brought it up, and all the times that I've seen him or talked to him since, you know, it's just kind of understood. You can see it there. It's probably the happiest and mad he's ever been.
Eryk Anders,
excited for that.
One of the stars for Alabama. Appreciate your perspective. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.